G'day guys, hope you're all well and welcome to another video. So in today's video I thought I'd do something a little bit different and try and do a day in the life of owning 8 vehicles and maintaining them. So here I have all my cars, well, not all of them, one's around the side, my daily, but I've got these in here and I've got all the ones in the driveway. There's a bird up there, it won't shut the hell up. So once a month I like to just try and start everything up and make sure that everything runs. I haven't driven this car for about 2 months. This is probably the most recent one I've driven, but I'll take the covers off of them. And so I'll just show you what goes into having these cars and trying to keep them running, keeping the batteries charged in them. So yeah, we'll take off the covers on them and move everything out the way and try and see which ones will run and which ones won't. They should all start. But yeah, this is just the fun in keeping them all maintained and happy. And obviously the ones that run, those two over there don't, because they're projects, and obviously the RX-7. Which is turning into a shelf, which is like most project cars. You'll be seeing more of this very soon because we have heaps of parts to whack on it and push it out and give it some sunlight. So I'll move this beast out the way and then we'll start unclothing these cars. Alright, so we've got the cover off these two, or covers. Now we did have a lot of rain the other day, so it's a bit wet. Not too wet, there's just some wet spots. They need to be washed, but anywho. So the first one I'm going to try fire up is the 32. I haven't driven this in a couple of months. I have a suspicion the battery might be dead on it. We'll try the 32 first, and then go from there. Now I just did all my anti-thefting stuff, which takes a while. Fuel pump primes. It's got a sticky starter. There we go. Started right up. Haven't started in a few months. Now we've let it warmed up for a bit. Beautiful. Now one thing I like to do when I run them up to temperature and that is just check all the fluids, oil and everything, just to make sure that they're all good for the next drive. So I'll quickly do that now and then move on to the next car. So now we're up to temp, we'll check the oil. Looking pretty gold still. Alright, what would you say? Just below full? It's alright, we did have the car running, so it's probably still draining oil from the head. We'll double check that shortly and we'll see if it needs any more. So I'll let that drain oil to the sump a bit more. And now we'll move on to the other Skyline. Another thing about having all these cars with all the bloody keys come along with it. Now this one, I drove a couple weeks ago, so we should be all good. This is the drift car, the roll cage, and let's fire up. Easy. Now sometimes what I do as well, I like to take them for a little drive around the block just to charge them up a bit, but they seem like, these two seem like that they're pretty charged. This thing runs so smooth, I love it. Now I've got the wheels turned because the factory handbrake doesn't work because of the hydro, and because it's got the locker it won't roll backwards. Alright, now she's warmed up a little bit, let's give her a little rev. still sounding good. Alright, so same deal with this one. This one's a little bit different because I did abuse it at the track for 6 hours, so I'm going to check all the fluids. And then we'll just like look at little things like power steering. See, that's low. It's barely even showing any, so I'll fill that up. What else we got? Check things like the clutch fluid. Yeah, it's still full. And the brake fluid. A little bit lower than the full line, but because the car's on an angle. Same dealio. I'll check the oil. So some gold to it. We did change it before the track day and abused the hell out of it. Same thing, just below the H. So it's still drained to the sump, so we'll double check it a bit later. For now, we won't fill until it's all down to the bottom. All the other fluids look good. We've got the coolant here, which is just below the max, which is all right. As long as we got some in the radiator, shouldn't have any pressure in it yet. Yeah, we're full. Beautiful. All right, we'll move on to the next car now, because these are the mighty Skylines, you know, RBs, they don't disappoint. So we'll move on to the mighty SR20. Now this has got layers of dust on it, so it needs a good clean. I haven't driven it in a long time. See the bonnet, look at the bonnet, Jesus. But it's looking like a barn find now, so we'll open this up and see if she runs. This one's probably the one I haven't driven the longest, so we'll see how she goes. Here, fuel pump. There we go. Yeah, battery was a bit low. This one is the quietest one I have. It's very quiet. Alright, we'll let her warm up a bit and then we'll check fluids and give her a dose. It's too quiet. Alright, she's warmed up a little bit now, so I'll give her a little dose with the S15 turbo. Sounds good. Now all the soot's gone all over the Skyline. I've sooted. Well, that's spot on the full line. Beautiful. I'll double check those RBs before the end of the video. And then yeah, mint. Alright, well I'm actually impressed they all started. Usually sometimes we have a one of them that decides to die, so we got to get the trickle charger out. Might actually take this out for a drive tonight. The RX-7 is not really much maintenance doing it because there's no engine in it, engine's behind it. So for this one we're going to be doing a build episode on it very soon. I've had a lot of new viewers of the channel ever since, because I started my channel to build this car and then it turned into channel to build that car over there in the distance. So yeah, this thing's gonna get some love because this is my dream car, and try hunt for some more parts, because parts are very hard to find for these at the moment and prices are astronomical for these, so it's getting a bit hard to build it fast. So bear with me on this one because it's very expensive to build. And I know I have some new viewers and viewers that came to the channel for this thing here. Aha. Well, this is my 86 VL that I'm building with a LS1. So I started episode 1 on this thing, dropping the LS in just to do some fitment and stuff like that, and I haven't really done anything else to it. So I'm going to be dragging this out over the next couple of weeks into the driveway so I can work on it a bit better. I'm going to start doing the front half of it because we've done all the underneath of the rear with all the body deadening and stuff. Yeah, start doing some work on it. I want to do underneath the front. I want to retar all the front because I've done it all in the back with the different diff and all that stuff. Different diff. And yeah, so this will be coming out soon. I know a lot of you are hanging to see this. And now I've got the Patrol all running in there. I'm going to pull it out. It doesn't run obviously, so I'm going to pull it out with tow strap and yeah, get her out. Now over here we have another one you're all familiar with, or most of you are familiar with, which is my 68 XR Falcon. Another car I'm just gonna yank out of its little spot. It's been in a tidy hole for a while. Now I've had this car for a year now and I haven't done a single thing to it except for put a boot lid on it. There's the old boot there, it's all rat shit. Oh, this bonnet's so heavy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, there we are. All right. So there's our 351 that has a Indian looking towel on it. But yeah, this is it's a long-term project for me and the missus. We brought it to do together. It's got a lot of rust in it, but it can be saved. So we're gonna try and revive this thing later on. Long term, but we'll still pick at it over here and there, buy some parts for it, and yeah, we're actually gonna pick up some parts for it from a subscriber, get a start on it. But yeah, she's a beast. She's got 12 sliders on her, almost a complete car. It's missing a few interior things, and it needs seals. Seals have completely rusted out. Yeah, this will be something I just pick at over time, and hopefully one day it becomes a vehicle again. So I don't know how long this thing's been sitting. I'd say around 20 years. The guy I got it off didn't really have much information. It was next to a black XW that was similar to this, and I picked between the XW and that, and I love the XR, love the circle taillights, and I went for this. This will be long term on the channel, but we'll get her out soon and maybe even just go over it in depth and see what it needs. Now I couldn't end the video off without showing my little daily car. I've had this for a long time. This is my 1999 Hyundai XL GLX. So this is a twin cam one, so it sounds off its head. I've got a cold air intake on it, so I'll show you that in a minute. But this is my daily, and then the Patrol sort of my intermediate daily. So this is the daily. My nana brought it brand new in 99, and she passed away, handed it down to me and my sister, and then I ended up taking it, and it's been my daily. So we've had it in the family for a long time. It's pretty low Ks. It's got, what's that, 129,000. So she's a baby. I'll show you the good stuff. It is automatic. It's actually a rare one because it's a 4-door hatchback. Usually they're a coupe. Yeah, this one's a 4-door hatch. You can see it's a Sexel. But if we go under the bonnet here, a shortened cold air intake. Well, your airbox usually goes in here with all the baffles and that, then it comes through here and the front snorkel, so it's all really muffled from factory, the all induction noise. These things have a crazy induction noise. These are the engines they use in the XL Racing series. Obviously a little bit hotted up, but yeah, so these have no airflow meters. They got a MAF sensor back here. So what you do is you just run a straight pipe with a filter and bang, it's all the induction noise. So I know a lot of you want to hear this, so I'll start it up and show you. You already hear it sucking. And when I put it in drive, you should hear how much it sucks. So yeah, you can hear how much it sucks. It sounds so good. Under load, it sounds like a Civic or something with a short air intake or something on it. But yeah, there you go. This is a little inside to my little daily driver. I love this thing. Never skipped a beat. And you guys all know this beast, which is what pretty much has grown the channel. This is the LS Patrol, and this is my other daily. This doesn't really need any maintenance. I've already done a big service and everything on it before I took it for its road trip last week. But yeah, this thing's, yeah, just turn the key and drive it. It's been pretty sick. But yeah, no maintenance on this thing. And the other cars fire up, all good, so happy about that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little insight to owning all these cars and what I have to do for the upkeep and stuff. It's not much, but it's something I like to do every now and then just to keep them going. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments. I'm keen to answer any of them. Message me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I'm always down to chat and answer your questions. But yeah, let me know in the comments as well which one's your favorite and which one you love the most, which one you want to see done the most out of the other three. Yeah, I'll try and make it happen to please you all, and hopefully you keep coming back and wanting more of these things that I have collected over the years. But yeah, I really appreciate you stopping by and watching me. Try not to swear at things, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy what I do, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So this is what makes me get up every morning, just to come out here and work on the cars so I can drive them and enjoy them. Thank you all for watching. As always, subscribe if you haven't. If you're a new viewer, thanks for watching, and give us a like, and help me out a lot. So take care, and we'll see you all in the next video. Look after yourselves. Bye bye.